Hello and welcome to my pitch. A-Line Productions have asked me to create a new magazine with a genre of my choice. I chose music. There are already many music magazines out there like Q, Kerrang, Billboard and NME, but I am going to show you why ours will be bigger and better. Our aim is to be the #1 in the market. We ensure that there will be something in our magazine for everyone, from Taylor Swift, 1975 and Bring the Horizon to Odd Future and Diplo. We will feature both mainstream and niche artists. We will make sure that our content is what our ideal target audience wants to see, and by doing this we'll provide surveys for the public. Our synergy with Spotify will include 2 free months with your first magazine, and after your 2 months are over, a half price code will be placed into the magazine. Our digital copies will also include behind the scenes footage from recent gigs and music video shoots. We aim our magazine at both men and women, aged between 15 and 40. The price of my magazine will be $3.99 so that it is still affordable. When thinking about producing Base, we need to consider our readers. Lily is 27, she loves music, she's been going to gigs for a very long time. She's nostalgic about vinyls and she's very passionate about finding new artists, and she uses this as her social currency. Looking at the magazine's Q and Fader, they either include mainstream or niche artists, but never both. This is why Base will include both. Base connotates with the music instrument bass, and the house style is red, white and black because they complement each other. My boots will contain our Spotify synergy and it will be a contrasting blue colour. I used the font Cheryl for the masthead so that because it's basic yet eye-catching. The cover lines will always include new and exciting content. 2 sections for our magazines would include a live gig review and a new and upcoming artist section. Base will be released on the 10th day of every month to allow us to get new and fresh content. Sample images I've included are both professional and live gig shots. I'd like to include a wide range of images. Here's a draft layout to show you the image to text ratio we would use. As you can see, we'll be at a loss of around 330,000, but within the first year we guarantee we'll make this back. In summary, Base will be the top of the industry. Is there any questions?
Thank you very much, Chloe. That was a really good pitch and an exciting product. Okay, so first question. If we can just go back to some of the artists, maybe we just move it back a couple of slides. And I really like the idea of just mainstream versus niche, and the fact that you're saying that there is a gap in the market, so you've really thought of a unique point. So could you just talk me through how you'd promote that on the cover? Like, how would you show mainstream and niche artists?
Well, every different issue will have a different cover line.
Yep.
We'll include chart artists and artists that people have never heard of before.
Because you mentioned in the pitch having new and upcoming artist section, and a current established artist section, and live gig reviews. How would that transfer over into the digital edition that you mentioned? Because I really like that idea about the synergy with Spotify and having a digital copy as well. So how would that section translate over into the digital one?
In the digital one, we'll have exclusive recorded interviews with new artists, and we'll have behind the scenes footage from their music video shoots.
So you're thinking of video content as well?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds great. Okay. Could we just look at the image to text ratio as well quickly? So you talked about a price of $3.99, which I think is quite a sensible price. So do you, looking up at your draft article there on the left, like image and article, talk me through just the kind of like journalistic content that you'd want to make me feel like I'm getting good value for money. Do you see what I mean? So we've got a half-page article there, which looks good, and the other one's divided into quarters, so again I'm getting half a page. So what kind of tone would you want in those articles?
So this is based on the double page spread.
Yeah, okay.
We'll have.
So when I read that, how would you want me as a reader to feel, or what would you want me to think about, or how would you want that to look? Do you want it to look professional, humorous? What?
Well, it would be formal but informal at the same time.
Okay. In what? How would you show that? So if it's going to be formal and informal, like it might have a formal title. How would the informal part come across?
Well, it would be very like a calm, like the interviews. It would be a calm atmosphere instead of like really deep questions with it.
Okay. That's good. I like the fact on the budget that you'd looked at that you were quite honest about the fact that you might make a loss because of the start-up costs. So last question, if we just look at that last slide on the budgets, what do you think like the biggest running cost is? Like if you look at your running column, just have a look. What do you think the biggest running cost is going to be, like every month for me as a conglomerate? If I'm going to be the guy spending money on this, what do you think the biggest running cost is going to be?
Paying the staff.
Paying the staff and journalists.
Yeah.
But that's important, I would assume,
Yeah.
to you, right? Because the content that you want needs to be good, and therefore having good staff makes good content.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much.